Hi everyone, I am Margot, tarot reader, and of course, as you can see today, we are doing a beautiful cleansing ritual for a client. This ritual has certain items for according to the needs of the client's desires of their physical and or spiritual growth. Okay. Um, as always, prior to the recording, I call onto the universe with my client's personal information, for they remain private at all times. If you are interested in your own spiritual or cleansing ritual or reading for you or for someone that you know of or love, then I am here to help you in the spiritual path. Email me or just look below and see. Email me at margourtarotreader@gmail.com or Facebook Margot your tarot reader. The wind has picked up, but that is no problem. We will continue to light them up for as long as we need to. I am not here to teach you how to do the rituals. I have not been guided through the spirits to do so at this time, but if and when, then I will be more than happy to do so. As for now, when I do a ritual, I load at least 1% of what contains of, never the whole ritual. Why? For the protection of you. For the protection of you, because things might look easy to do and add whatever, but it has its own energy, and then twice and double the time of the person that is doing so, plus the energies of the ones that we're acquiring physically and spiritually. And so, and everything that we do in the energetic field or the spiritual field as well, it has its consequences. So let these be for those that are guided through and assigned to do these certain things when it comes to the spiritual life and work. Okay? For your own protection and your loved ones and whoever it is that you're trying to manifest. Sometimes we keep doing, I have had clients that come in and they keep saying, I've done this, I've done that. It's to each his own, but I work differently. So before we do any type of spell and ritual, a consultation or reading needs to be had in order for me to see the energies of the persons in discussion and to see if it is the proper ritual, to see if would it help or guide the people in the situation. Okay. Yes, I have, and I will continue to do so for as long as I am able to do my gift, to reject certain clients because the energies will not be there. It will not be conducive to the client or the people inquiring for. Okay. And as always, my clients know this. If you're newcomers, please go about, look and see how can I help you, and if my energy is the proper for you. Okay. I do always do say what I do, meaning what you pay for you get. Okay. I am not I've been doing this for so long and I've lived through this all my life, so I know it's unfortunate that there are people out there that do take your money and or they use certain energies that are not conducive to you also. Okay. But here, as I love to do what I do for the sake of you, for the sake of the universe, for the sake of, most importantly, our soul journey here and our growth moving forward. Okay. And when I say moving forward, it means moving forward to any other angles of life that we choose to acquire. My beliefs, if anybody, because I feel that someone is questioning, I am a Roman Catholic and I will always be so, but I have respect for all religions and or all saints, and as well vice versa they do for me. I can do good and I can do bad. It just depends on the circumstances. You do me wrong, well, guess what's going to happen? It will not be taken care of me. It will be taken care of from the higher self. So of all counts, I am protected in all source, thyself and thy loved ones. When you are my client, do know that you are, if you wish to, as always, be in the path of the right, be in the path that I will always find ways to protect you, even after life from this life. Why? Because it is what I was chosen to do. When I say something, I do it physically and spiritually. And I intend to continue doing so. And I intend to always, always, by all means, protect my loved ones. And that includes my clients as well, because you become part of this journey, part of this physical life into the spiritual life. Now, when I say that, know that it can be in any kind of circumstances that you wish it to be, including for those that are around you. If you want to detach from those people, then find a way to detach, whether it's family, whether it's a friend, whether it's whatever it is. We are here to learn and have lessons within our karma here in the physical life, but you don't need to be obligated to continue any path with anyone. Do you understand? If they're not conducive to your energy, detach and let go. If they're not providing prosperity within your growth physically and emotionally and mentally and spiritually, then detach and find ways to detach. If you want that, I am here to help you with a cleansing of, depending on your circumstances and or certain prayers that we do. When I say we, it is I and the higher self and our guides. And you yourself, you have the right to decide what you want in this life. Yes, we are born with a book of life, but within it, there are empty pages that you can have that destiny written. Do you understand? Why? Because when we are in the physical flesh, on earth, in the material world, it is totally different from when we are in our divine light, in our own divine spirit. So therefore, our guide, our creator, gives us that opportunity to choose what is, you feel in this time, the right path. And so therefore, yes, God and our creator always find ways to give us certain guidance to help us through that journey, including as well me. So if you are happen to be in my channel and you're new, trust me when I say you're being guided, you've been seeking some type of guidance, some type of help, some type of advice, some type of therapy when it comes to the spiritual growth, and you are confused. Let us find what is bothering you. Is it physically, or is it spiritually, or is it both, or one or the other? Is it someone else around you? Is it within yourself, or is it that someone has done some type of ritual on you? Is it a good ritual? Is it a bad ritual? Do you understand that? And I hope that you are understanding, whoever it is watching this today. With that, even our loved ones, someone that you've been in love with, someone that you've been in a relationship, someone that doesn't like you, someone that just for simple greed, they're unsatisfied and they intend to do certain things, just for the sake of it. So let us see what's going on with you. Okay. Let us find a way to understand truly in what path you're in. If you're emotionally imbalanced, why? Let us find out. Are you depressed? What are you depressed of and for? If you are going through depression, and I feel that I'm saying this because someone out there is needing, in such greater need, a certain guidance, okay? I am not a therapist. I am not licensed, in other words, as a doctor, psychologist, or therapist, but based on my spiritual enlightenment, I can tell you that a lot of the things, if not most of the things that we're going in the physical and what I call vessel, the body, when you are going through certain things, have to do with the spiritual light that you are vibrating with in this life, in your vessel, in your body. And it might be not equivalent to, it might be suffering, it might be needing something. It may not be big. It may be just a simple prayer. It may be just a simple redirection to your path. Have you turned away from something or someone that you felt that was right or wrong? Or do you need to stir away from something or someone, And so if you're feeling lost and confused, is the point of this is, let us find your way back to your path, physically and spiritually. That is the whole purpose to all of this that I'm doing, okay? When it comes, and I feel that someone is asking one after the other question, I know that the more I talk is the more questions you have, and so I love that. One of these days, we will talk and probably do a talk with Margot kind of thing. We will do, and talk about spiritualism, which is what I love the most, okay? and we will see and ask questions and whatnot. So email me if you're interested in doing those things. The more emails I get, the more I will be more inclined to do so. I do have to prepare myself, as always, whether it's a reading or a ritual, prior to the energies, prior to doing certain things. And why is that? Because um, when I'm not even at work working, walking around doing things, doing errands, I actually get energies from all over the surroundings of mines, whether it's physically and spiritually, and messages. So it can be disruptive behavior, but I've learned to adjust to it. I've learned to decipher the meanings of those things, and of the souls that come forth in the spiritual life. It's just as you see millions of people on earth, imagine what it is in the spiritual life. So many souls that are wanting to communicate, so many loved ones that are wanting to come through and deliver messages for their loved ones, whether because they want to let them know that they're at ease, resting, whatever may be the case, or that they're uncomfortable and not resting in a good form because of you. So there is just hundreds and hundreds of situations and reasons and causes of why we are in this in turn of life. Okay. I think that I rambled all about. I but I feel that whoever is watching today, have the need to ask why. And if you are one of those people, and I have to say it, I don't criticize anything or anyone. You understand? I'm not here to judge. I am not to judge anyone, and no one should be judging anyone, including the higher power here living in the physical human being. They are not supposed to judge. Only our Creator is the one to judge and criticize who or what you are. Okay. If anyone is doing certain things, I know that there are certain religions that intend to do that right off the back, or just people, now in life. I feel that some people might say that in the beginning of time, everything was worse, but I feel that we're in between, back and forth of worst or good. And I feel that now everything is worse. The only difference is that people has been blinded to put it aside because they're so focused in the material life on earth, that they put those things behind. In a way, it's good because you're not being as sensitive to what the earlier time was, where your guide can speak to you, your guide can direct you in your dreams and whatnot. But because of COVID, ever since 2020, and because of the planets itself, we are coming to that era where we're learning to adjust again to the spiritual life, and we're asking questions. Ask. It's perfect to ask. I love to answer all your questions. Know that they do not come from me. They come from the higher self. Okay. As it is, you might be asking, how do you do your reading? How do you predict? Well, I use your energy and the people in question, and the higher self directs me to what to say, what comes out of my mouth, how I say it, whether it's a tone, language, any predictions, any advice. They do not come from me. They come from the higher self. So always, I apologize in advance. Why? Because you never know what's going to happen, what's going to take place in a reading, and as you notice, in a cleansing ritual. So it is what it is, so I digress. So I have the client's pictures upside down, again, for the purpose of the privacy of my clients. In my channel, in my work to do, I have all kinds of clients, from all levels of source when it comes to the material. And it does not matter for me. It matters for the cause of why they're here, and for the privacy sake. Then we keep them not public. Okay. So, and yes, we do have privacy. I can send the link, in a private video and whatnot. I do consult online. I do, if you do readings or whatever it may be, you will get a video, as you see in my channel. For those new, there are personal readings. When I say personal readings or whatever it may be, it is a personal reading. But some might connect to the reading. There might be a guidance because it's meant for you to connect in one way or another with that reading. Okay, energies and floats and messages are delivered in certain ways never expect it in the way that you expect. Understand? Um, and I do consult in person, but that is a whole different situation as well. Okay. So I make myself to be available for you is what I'm saying when it comes to readings, okay, and consultations. Of course, uh, everything that I do is non-refundable. I have to say that, and everything that I do when it comes to rituals, I do not give time for the conclusive of the work itself. And why is that? Because again, I am not the higher self. The higher self is the one that will decide when things are going to float for you. I am only the messenger and the deliverer. So I can put out the ritual to the universe and give it my best and all as always, and pray for you and ask for you and do all that it needs to be done for you for your best interest. And then your guys and my guys and the higher self will come forth and see, can they realign those paths that you already have written to your best interest and your desires. Okay, are you following me? Yes. Okay, perfect. So it's not, if you are wanting a ritual to work within 48 hours, yes, I am able to do that, but I will not say the time of any rituals. That is just not me. If you're sick in that, go to someone that tells you within 24 hours, da da da. Normally, I will say that when, first of all, it is a giveaway to your money, but also it will be delivered in the unconducive vibration energy. And also, it will most likely not be lasting. And also, how do I put this? I feel that the majority of my clients know this. You've been back and forth with other people before, or you probably browse around from me to other people and whatnot. As always, I can detect the energies, and or with or without a reading, and I can tell if you come from someone recently or after or whatnot, and I can tell if you've done rituals before, prior to, and will in the future. I can tell you all that. I have had clients that come and say that they haven't never had one, but yet I can sense it and I can see it. And so when it comes to rituals in particularly, there's timing is very important when you want something to activate. For myself, that is, I use number of what the universe gives me to use. As you can see, for example, we have these things. But again, this is depending on what we're doing for this client today. So you might need totally different situation, for whatever cleansing or ritual you're asking for. But also, I use everything that is available for me from the universe. And by that, I mean, I use the earth, the fire, the water, the wind. I use the planets, I use the timing, I use everything that the universe provides for me to use. And if in the given moment I'm activating it, the energy, and they say otherwise, no, do whatever, it is what it is. That's what I do. And so everything, it's very important and has their particular way of doing certain things for me. So it is timing, consuming sometimes, and most importantly, energetically consuming, straining. But the end result for me, it's how I sense the energy for my client and direction of the energies. And if any spirit there that I can save, so be it. Any soul that I can guide them and stray them back into their journey path, physically and spiritually, so be it. If any way that I can help you or any of your loved ones or any of your friends and whatnot to direct you in a better path, physically, spiritually, emotionally, and mentally, absolutely, I am here. Trust me on that. Okay. So we are going to continue my whoops, sorry. We're going to continue my cleansing here. So I'm not going to put this, for you to do. I have already certain things that I've done prior to it, as I stated before, but we're going to do individually some certain things. I have to replenish the candles. As you can see that they've been running for quite some time for this client. And yes, I'm using certain saints here, as you can see, but I'm also using other saints in the background as well. Okay. And I'm using, I feel that I kind of, somebody was asking, but you know, it is not teaching you, it's just letting you know certain things that I acquire. So we have, in this particular ritual, we have holy water, we have wine, and of course we have oil, certain type of oil that I use, and of course, like I said, holy water. Okay. We have my own potion that I use and that I make, my own oils that I make as well, and virginize them and bless them as well. By that I mean that, you know, everything we touch, we interact energy, whether it's a physical thing or humanly, from one person to the next person, or material, which from item to item. Okay. So you have to, for me, virginize it, re-cleanse it, purified it and whatnot. And that goes also with the items in use. Okay. So when it comes to the client, if they're at a distance, which I do have hundreds and thousands of clients, to be honest, I have thousands of clients that are from country to country, city to city. And so, you know, I do my own spiritual ways to get to their energy and manifest it here. But also, you know, if it's in person, then it's a beautiful thing as well. At times I will ask the clients to bring their own personal things that I ask of them. Okay. So yes, I like to make my client part of it, of whatever may be taking place, unless it's certain ritual that I do not and cannot have them participate. But when it's a ritual or spell that it's given to their purpose or needs, when it's in the good vibration, then yeah, it's wonderful for them to participate, because it means that your energy will be entwined with it as well, in a different form, different shape. Okay. But also, if I feel that your energy is not up for it, that your energy is not conducive, even in a good ritual, I will not use it. It will not be proper. It will not be suffice, and it could backfire. And that is what I mean when it comes to the teaching of rituals. You know, be careful, because you never know what you're going to bring about. Simple as that. That is why I have not been told to teach yet. But of course, again, everyone, I am Margot, tarot reader. I am more than happy to help you in your physical and spiritual growth here. And of course, email me, Margot, your tarot reader, gmail.com, or Facebook, Margot, your tarot reader, and TikTok also. It's kind of low, but you know, with technology, I'm not all that. Eventually, I'll get someone. But the more people that you would want to forward it, share it, the better for us. Okay. And for us, I mean, for you, for our group, or whatever it is that you want to call it. You know, we are a divine group, I feel, and whoever is in this journey, you know, I am more than happy to help you, more than happy to guide you. And you, of course, are the last person that makes those decisions. I can always guide you and advise you, but that's based on what I'm sensing from you, what I'm seeing from you. But you know, you have your shoes to walk in. You know, yes, I can feel all those, but you know, you're required to continue walking them. But you are also required to find the best way to walk on those shoes. Okay, so. Again, love and light to you and to yours. Thank you.